Let's go. It's very momentum-based. Also, you have a... Why is our arm as long as it is? Does Fox go about getting diagnosed with psychosis? At the vet, of course. How's it going, Phoenix? Most foxes were diagnosed with some form of psychosis. Maybe I should ask Polk about that later. She might know. Oh god! We're going flying now! Some of these jumps are pain. Ooh, hello. I believe not only can I throw you as an attack, you also serve as an extra hit. Saw a pretty girl playing a game with Fox in the title, so I took that as my cue to appear. Aww. Oh god! Jump! Now you have me curious, though. I'll check after I get through this stage, or if I die. Whichever happens. That's an extra life. I want that. Alright. Round and... If I type the word Fox into my backlog, what's going to come up? Oh, duh. Star Fox. All the Star Foxes. And then a few Steam games and Psycho Fox. I know I have Fox-adjacent games, considering I played through Tunic on here before. And that is very Fox-adjacent. 1-up. Build that life reserve, although I think we get unlimited continues, so we will inevitably finish the game. I'm pretty sure it's a short enough game that... Ah, come on. It's a short enough game that will pretty easily finish it. Spirit of the North, huh? Oh, I'm gonna assume I don't have that. Yeah, I don't have that. I'm gonna assume that's like a Steam game or something. If I don't immediately recognize a game, I usually will assume Steam game. Or PC game in general. Where am I now? I forget if it's Fox adjacent. I think it is, but I only seen people play it, but I heard it was good. 9 Souls. Which I assume to be Fox based on being the number 9. It's a journey type game, but you are a fox. Interesting. The money bags! Get the 1-up! Well, I got the 1-up, but at what cost? I hate when my 1-ups run away from me deliberately. At least there's one of these guys right at the start of the stage. So... not too much harm. Whee! Just stick to the top path as much as humanly possible. Whoop! Alright. Actually, this is where that 1-up is, right? Yes. I think you're an enemy? Yep. I swear, if this was, like, right at the end of the stage, it sure was! Okay. Well, it's not like I lost a life at the end of the day, because I got that life and then immediately lost it, so I kind of broke even there. I guess that was more of a life gain. 5 lives now. Well, I was gonna take the high path, but it's gonna be a bit of a tough ask now. Alright, let's take advantage of this! Because we have different characters with different stats. Like, we have a tiger here who can go super fast, so I can make much longer jumps. I want to see what's in these first. Oh, right! I can't actually... This is one of those games where only one item can be on screen at any given time. Forgot about that. It does the Orb 3D thing. And I have to vomit my mouth slightly whenever I have to reference Orb 3D for anything. But it does that thing where... In that case, only one thing can be moving at a time. In this case, only one power-up can be on screen at a time. Why is that a thing? I'm not getting those eggs. I wonder if there's things hiding from me up here. Well, I'll never know now. This is also a game where the screen does not scroll backwards. Okay, one hit, that's fine. For now, actually, let's go back to the fox. Boss! Ah, goddammit. Noted. Oh, I actually managed to get up here. Sweet! We get to find out what's this way, then. I get this guy back. Bridge collapsing! You're gonna run the hallucinations begin unless this is all a delusion. I would believe it being entirely delusion, because who in their right name would make a game called Psycho Fox? I have to wonder this to myself. Like, of all of the Fox-based traits you could think of, why Psycho Fox? I could see if it was, like, psycho in, like, a psychic sense. You know, Fox who has psychic powers. Well, I don't think that's even the case. Which is all to say it's a whole lot of I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can do a bit better against the bridge this time. Yes. Yes. Hey, that's way better. Even get a 1-up for my troubles. Good, I was starting to worry a bit about that. Just in case another 1-up comes out. Nope, just a bunch of bags. I'm gonna try to not chance things if I can. I don't want to lose all these bags. This should be the boss again? Alright. Now that we know what you're about. Oh, this is way easier now. Holy shit. One segment left, and then it's just the... God damn it! Momentum. Hipster must petition for accurate portrayals of mental illness in our retro games. I shall begin work on the time machine. I'm trying to think of, like... I'm sure some PC stuff in the era covered heavy topics to a better amount than, like, an NES game would. Well, now we know about this and kind of have an idea how to get here. This is a life loop. Like, there's a bunch of, especially indie stuff nowadays, that has a good idea of how to cover some heavier topics. But a little harder to portray something like that in an NES game, it seems. Or something from this general era, I guess, rather, since this is Master System and not NES. Alrighty. Modern games struggle too, so I'm impressed to hear that. Oh, you see more stuff in the modern era that does it. Maybe not in the AAA space, but definitely in the indie space. That's usually more I'm thinking of when I think modern, in this sense. Four bags! What do I get out of them? Bunch of one-ups. And, goddamn. Only one up. I could have gotten a lot more out of that. That's fine, though. Alright, 2-1. Well, got a bag already, so we can recoup another life. Whoop. Okay. I will say, I feel like some of the platforming challenges in this aren't especially difficult, as long as you're careful. Like, if you're taking your time with some of these, you'll probably be okay. It's only when you start rushing where you're gonna realize you might be in some trouble. I should see what the other items in my inventory do. I do have a lot of the potion, after all. Maybe when I get to flatter land again. Wasn't sure if I was gonna make that for a second. Okay, let's see what the potion does. It is invincibility. Okay. Handy. It actually lasts for a decent amount of time, too, for being invincibility, so I have to use that on the regular. What items do we get this time? One up and... Okay, one of each of those. That's cool. The one-ups are more what I care about from them. I'm gonna guess this item, the middle one. Hang on, let's put that to the test here. I'm gonna guess this is a screen nuke. Yes, it is. And then this one lets us switch characters, so let's go back to the fox. Stairs are impossible in this game. Holy shit. Fuck. Yeah, it's not every day you see a Sega Master System game that makes use of the pause screen. Part of that for obvious reasons if you know the Master System, because it's designed so the pause button is on the console instead of being, you know, on the controller. Fuck, I wasn't making that. So you have to reach over to the console anytime you want to pause the game. Granted, it's a lot easier because I'm of what I'm playing this on. So I actually do just have a pause button. Okay, additional hit. That's like the best thing I probably could have gotten from that. Now, I believe your special ability, the Hippo, is that, yeah, you can break blocks. I'm gonna assume the last one is can jump high. In fact, I don't have to wonder. It looks like a monkey, which I would assume would be jumping high. Yeah, that looks like a high jump. So I guess the fox is the all-rounder, the hippo's the strong one, the monkey can jump high, and the tiger goes fast. Not a bad roster, then. No bonus. And you. Whee! Oh god. Flung myself right onto a crumbling bridge. Oh, okay. Grab that. Or break a white wall. Let's see what it has. Bag. 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 Are you gonna have the same thing? Yep. Alright. Well, I'd rather have some jumping power again, so back to Fox. Just go, just go. I'm also thankful there's no time limit in this game. I think we found the boss! Let's get the bug spray out! Alright, come a bit closer. Okay. Is it gonna be rule of threes? Because you're moving pretty fast now. Oh god. Rule of threes takes it. Alright, where do these foxes take me today? Well, one is going into a pit. Okay, what is that? 4 up? I think? Hard to tell. Alright, we got slopes to worry about now. Grand. I knew that was gonna come out. I was trying to be ready for it. And I still almost wasn't. Whoop! I like what this game's pulling. And the coyote time is gonna be real annoying too. For platforming reasons. Can we just, like, ban games having coyote time? It's awful. Terrible. Oh, nope, that's not the end of the stage. That's the end of the stage, though. Oh, I would've been so mad then if I got hit right at the end. But hey, we're still cooking. 3-2. Well, take to the skies. What's hiding up here, I wonder to myself? Oh, okay. Wait, can I get up there? Oh, not quite. Okay. That's fine. Whoop! No coyote time! I hate coyote time so much. Absolutely terrible. Horrible, awful mechanic. I want to shank whoever came up with it. Okay. I remembered this time. What's across here? A bunch of eggs. Like a bunch of bags. Okay. No, I'm out of here. You can't make me. Oh, that jump is not happening with Fox. It might happen with Tiger, though. I really should have thought that through before going through with my plan. Speaking of things I should have thought through, it occurs to me when I died due to the coyote time, I should have paused to use one of my items. Prevent me the death. But, thinking is overrated. Ah! I'd like to beat this game without using a continue if possible. Because if I can do that, I'll be able to mark this as completed, I feel, in backloggery. But if I use a continue, I'm probably just going to mark it as beaten, rather than completed. I'm gonna need to get some extra lives if I want any chance of that. I'm very foolishly wasting all my lives at present. Worst part is I jumped into it. If I didn't jump, I would have been fine. Maybe when we get back there, I should use one of my invincibility power-ups. They are burning a hole in my inventory, after all. So, like, I might as well. Jump. Sphere of the North 2 came out? Hell yeah, get on that then. Okay, it was a jump shortly after here, where I keep dying. Fuck you, I got invincibility. Fuck your coyote time. Oh, well. Guess I'm down here now. I can still fall down. Okay, I might want to take the lower path then and see if I get anything good out of that. There is an item here. Oh, a few at that. Yeah, I got a hit again. I can actually take damage once more. Alright, back to Fox. Okay. It's acceptable, because we actually got to the end of the round this time! Ugh. What a mess. Ooh, and a 5-up out of that. Fuck yeah, I needed that badly. I think despite it saying 1-up whenever I get to one of the other instances, it's only the building that gets me actual extra lives, so I don't know what that's about. Misleading language on the game's part. Well, this is not gonna be great, is it? Yeah, go stand on a cactus IRL and see how that works out for you. Is there anything I would keep going up? No. I do have an additional hit again, though. Always very important. One up. And that's a bag, okay. Well, I'll take the bag. Just like how I guess I'm gonna take the coyote time. Go zooming! If I switch over to the monkey, will I be able to jump high enough to get to those eggs? Yes. Wanted to see what was in them. Go back to Fox. Oh, the round end is the boss! Well, that's mean. Now we're playing dirty. Not like I would expect anything less from this game. than to play dirty. Now that I think about it, I wonder if I can use items in boss fights and try to, like, trivialize them. That might be an interesting thing to try. Something tells me they're not gonna let me get away with that. Well, that's not gonna stop me from trying. Curious what's in the eggs here. What do we got in here? Bag, and another bag. Oh, I forgot how much your jump blows ass. Nope, back to Fox. I don't think I need to get those eggs. I think there's a bag in one of them, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay. This is of no use to you, so they prevent use of items during boss fights. Okay. Oh god, you're moving so fast! Gotcha. Oh. Out of World 3. And another 2-up. Not bad, not bad. Sitting on 8 lives. Cloud. Oh. Wind. Wind and clouds. Exactly the kind of world I want to see in this game. Mm-hmm. Well, let's just stick high and we'll probably be okay. Probably. They're really letting me just stay high, aren't they? Ow! Tried to hit you, you jumped over and onto my head. I don't know if there's another one of those guys to let me take another hit in reasonable distance, so we might be up shit creek for a bit here again. Well, it's nothing we're not already familiar with. I'm getting impatient again. I'm getting impatient, it's causing me to make mistakes. I need to stop this. Just breathe easy. And punch things as a fox. Over you. I think it was around here that I made it to last time, right? Yeah. Because this all looks familiar. Ah. Okay, so when I get there, I should just fall straight down, basically, is my understanding. That's gonna be a way better plan at this rate. Little less dangerous. Yeah, get your coyote time out of the way. We still got a lot of game to go, too. I believe the game is 7 worlds. I'm not gonna make it up there this time, am I? Nope. Not even close. Oh, but that was the end of the stage, too. So we weren't too far off from the end of the stage by the end. Gust of wind, gust of wind. Do not throw off my platforming. That leads me nowhere. Good. Great. Awesome. Don't get hasty. That is what will wreck me. I say as I start to get hasty again. That would have been a great place to use my invincibility if I remembered it in the moment. One thing I am bad at remembering is that I have items. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and pop one. I didn't trust myself to just completely fall into something round end, so I believe we're on the boss round now. On to 4-3. Yep, 4-3. Can't quite make it up there. Well, can't say I didn't try to, at least. Oh, but I can make it up through here. Using another one of these. Whenever I'm in a freefall section, I want to start using them a bit more frequently during those, because it's not impossible I'm just gonna fall directly into an enemy, because stage design is hard. Oh! We're refighting bosses already. Looks like your jumping arc is a lot wider on the next go-around. I can stand on top of you, at least. There's hit number 2. And hit number 3. Still a very easy boss. World 5. This looks like the sewer world of this game. Not a hard comparison to make. Thank you. I was missing my additional hit for a good while there. Thank you, more coyote time. More coyote time than Wile E. Coyote himself. Back to the hippo. And back to Fox. I will never play as Hippo for a super long time. It seems like such a huge detriment in my eyes. Oh no, we've got water. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's start heading up and see where that takes us. More eggs is for one. And the end of the stage. Good. That wasn't so bad. Maybe we'll be on the rise again. For progress. Alright, please, one of these get me an extra life. Yes! Okay, one did. 3 up, in fact. I disagree, but sure. Oh, this is gonna be interesting to do then. Take me high! Too high. I was really hoping I could just run past them. That would have been so good. Can't blame me for trying. Okay, so there's an enemy waiting for me up here. So be ready to stop momentum. Well, this sucks. Okay. Ho ho ho! Making me nervous again, game. Extra life. So if I can make it far enough in the stage, I am in a life loop. Caveat being, I have to make it far enough. With any luck, though, it won't matter at all because I'll just make it to the end of the stage and then no more worries there. I'm not getting to that egg over there, so let's just ignore it. What's up here? More eggs. Another bag, another bag. How many do I have now? 4. Alright, so... Again, good odds of getting an extra life. At the end of this stage. A little nerve-wracking. Okay. Round end. And 2 up. Plus some items that I'm gonna forget about anyway. So back to... We're still at 9 lives. Unless it doesn't count past 9. Not out of the question. What's in these eggs? Hey. I have friend again. I need monkey again. Oh god, so many items. Oh! I got trolled hard. Alright, fine. Back to Fox for now. I can't jump up anymore. Well! Guess we're taking the low path now. This is fine. I don't know when's the point when those fireballs stop having a hitbox. But I would... Oh, God. Wind trying to push me into spikes, damn it. Alright, let's try the top path again. Top path has consistently treated us well. When we're able to stick with it. Sticking with it sometimes is the tough sell of it. Alright, get the monkey out, or not the monkey, the hippo. Okay, so it's those two have money, and the last one has an enemy in it, so let's just not even bother with it. Launch me up. Beam me up. How much stage is left? Well, there's my answer. Oh, we had to fight you again? I can stand on top of you. Actually, this might work out. Because now, that means I can just, like, nudge you over a bit. Just do this, so... This boss is looking like it's gonna be another easy one. For the power of cheese. Yep, goodbye! I got 3 bags. Will one of them take me to extra lives? I've gotten relatively lucky with them so far. Not this time, unfortunately. Well, we're still sitting on 7 lives for the last 6... Oh, no, it's ice. It's an ice physics stage. Gross. Hate ice. Why did it have to be iced? Momentum, please. Actually do a thing with your momentum. Not getting anywhere with that. Yeah, just take the hit. Better than sending out the guy and then dying because he's not with me. Okay, you know what? We're taking the bottom road. I need a specific character to get through, which means it's gotta be worth my time, right? Well, it already is. Not as worth it now. Alright, back to the fox. Huh! Ah, damn. Run the well dry, these things. Of character swaps. That's interesting. Oh, is that not the case? Like Mario 2 X Kid Cool? Something like that, yeah. I mean, Kid Cool makes sense, because it's... If not in name, at least part of the same series. How's it going, Ultron? Just get me up here comfortably. Yep. You can tell it's a Kid Cool game because the physics blow ass. Four lives left. Mario 2 part's more the look than anything. I thought it was because you could switch between characters. I'm pretty sure that's something Kid Cool doesn't have as well, last I remember. Because, like, you can switch characters at any time in this game. But it comes at the cost of you can only do it so many times and you need to get an item in order to do so again. And they all do have their own stats. For those who missed it earlier, the fox is the all-rounder. The hippo can break blocks, the monkey jumps high, and the tiger runs fast. So it can make long jumps. What's in here? Extra life. I needed that pretty badly. Just find a platform to land on. You know what? I'll take it. It wasn't what I had in mind, but it works. Okay, as I recall, none of these eggs had an enemy in it. Nope. But I think we got to the top of this, and then died. Yeah, and of course that was the round end, too. Of course. Oh, at least I'm gonna get some lives to make up for it. 3 up, I'll take it. Back to the fox. I always find myself defaulting to the fox just because the fox is a solid all-rounder. That's gonna be a tough sell to get up there. Probably something that's not gonna be worth attempting. Yeah, fine, take the hit. Use the invincibility as well while we're at it. Just make my life a bit easier. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Because I'm guessing those are spikes and will kill me if I touch them. On the ceiling. Okay, we're out. We're fine, we're fine. No bonus, but that's fine. Alright, 6-3. Take me high in the sky again. Life right near the start, which is good. That means for all intents and purposes, I am in a life loop. Because it's not going to be a hard life to get on each attempt, just due to how early in the stage it is, and it doesn't require a whole lot of super difficult platforming to get to, either. Just bouncing off a few springs and that's it. Oop! Alright, bottom path it is. Top path it is! I can't make up my mind which way to go, it seems. Seems like a good time to pop one of these. Again, sitting on a lot of them. Oh, if I get far enough, not only am I in a life loop, but I can get 2 life. Okay. Come on now. Let me through. I could hypothetically grind lives, but I don't really need to. Uh-oh. Okay, Tiger, are you gonna be able to make it across? I sure hope you will be able to. Oh yeah, easily. This looks like it will be the boss arena, so let's go back to the fox. It is. Same bosses we dealt with before. There is some ice. It's also still very easy. The bosses seem to be one of the easier parts of this game. Alright, we get a whole 1 run for the bonus stage. Does it take us anywhere good? Nope. Not even remotely. 10 okay, so my life counter does go past 9. Interesting. Not even just a case of, oh, it only counts internally. No, the display does show it. So I did actually have 9 lives beforehand. Like a nine-tailed fox. That was underwhelming. Where am I now? This seems like a stage of just, like, random geometry everywhere. No background or anything. Maybe it's implied to be, like, night or something. Okay, 2 up, and we get friend back. Like a factory. I can see that because of all the conveyor belts. But this should be the final world. And it says round 7 on the back of the box. These Master System games really like telling you how many stages were in the game on the back of the box. It says stages 3, round 7, so... Kinda makes sense from there. Okay! Understood. I need a bit of a head of steam, and then I can jump to where those eggs are. I could probably get that from the ramp. Yeah, like that. Fuck. Well, I know this one's an item, so might as well grab again. Not falling for that. Not this time, anyway. Whoop! Okay, what's in these eggs? Extra life, and a bag. I could use an extra hit again. That's the thing I want more than anything at this moment. Or the round end, you know, that works too. Alright, final stage. Got one last bonus for the road, though. Ten lives for the final round. Shouldn't be too hard to do, right? Right? Well, if you're giving me an extra hit right away... That's at least a good sign. Just gonna try a... Whoa! Oh, that was almost so good, too. A little too much water down that way, though, for me to want to keep pursuing going that way. In my personal opinion. Can you just get up here? And maybe to another world. But I don't think it's gonna be easily doable here. Can't get up here, though. Oh, there's a triple life. Okay. I don't know what's in that last one. But okay, yeah, we're gonna have no problem beating this game then without using a continue in that case. Nice little, like, extra bonus. Just gonna use this now. Hopefully it'll carry me to the boss. What does it matter? The boss isn't that much further. Big part of the trick is going to be avoiding the lightning. Three hits, a lot of flashing. I think we win. We're out. Is that a game? End. Look at that slow clap. Getting ready to sumo wrestle. No, I didn't want to jump back in again. We beat the game.